Zotac 2080 Super. Hey guys, welcome to Frame Chasers. Today we're going to be reviewing this strange card. It's a Zotac 2080 Super. It's kind of a weird model though. It's not the Amp Edition and it's not the Amp Extreme Edition. And I can't really find it for sale anywhere and like in stock. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like discontinued maybe, or it was replaced by the Amp, but then they just stopped selling it because this doesn't have any RGB on it at all. But it is on the Zotac product page though. But anyway, I got it for $600, which I think is a pretty good deal. It's kind of a good time to buy video cards right now. Everyone seems to be trying to offload their cards in expectation for Big Navi and Ampere, right? Which kind of flooded my local market a bit with all these like touring cards. I mean, $600 for a 2080 Super? Hell yeah, I'll take that. I mean, if you think about it, let's say a 3070 should be the same as a 2080 Super. A 3070 would be about $600. What was a 2070 on launch? Yeah, $600. Yeah. So, let's see what we can get out of it. The plan for today is we're going to do some benchmarks with this thing stock. The guy said it was brand new in the box. And it did have the sticker sealed on it, but I don't know. It didn't have like the rubber thing that goes over top. But whatever, I tested it and it worked and it booted and it ran a benchmark. So yeah, whatever. $600 used, let's just say. So I'm gonna run some stock benchmarks on it first. Then we're gonna strip this thing apart and do the old Frame Chaser special on it. One more thing that's really weird about this card, I can't find a BIOS for it anywhere. No higher power limits on it. I'm gonna try the 3-fan Amp Extreme Edition one, and hopefully that one works. I mean, if it bricks, I'll flash it back to the stock one, but I'm hoping that one works. And as with any time you buy a used card, take it apart, repaste, refurbish. Look for higher power limit BIOSes. If they don't have it, do the old shunt mod resistor glue trick. And I'm not sure if we're going to liquid metal this one or not. It does look like it's nickel plated, so we probably could. I'm going to see what the temperatures are stock first, and if they're atrocious, then maybe we will liquid metal it. Yeah, let's go do some benchmarks quickly and see what happens. But like, this thing is incredibly well built for not being able to find it anywhere. It's like it has its own bracket for the VRM, and like the VRMs have like their own little heat sinks on them and everything. Like they did such a good job with this. I wonder why they don't make them anymore. Yeah. Alright, so I tried flashing 3 different BIOSes, no dice. I can't find the card anywhere online. This is like some weird ass, maybe like their first rendition of a 2080 Super or something. I found 2080 Ti's and regular 2080s with the same board. Couldn't flash any other BIOS on it that works. Yeah, I have no idea. So we're gonna have to shunt mod this thing because there are no other. If you ever end up finding a card like this, you can't flash it. I think that's why the guy sold it to me for so cheap, is because he couldn't flash it. So I'm just gonna use regular Cryonaut as well, because the temperatures never went above 65 anyway with regular paste. So yeah, I think all this card needs is a good shunt mod. That's it, and then we're gonna throw it back together and then do some after benchmarks. Alright, so I finished all the testing results here. Out of the box, I'll just put the screenshot of my notepad up on the screen for you so you can see it. But stock was 65 Celsius. With some crying out, it dropped to 60 under load. So, I mean, I didn't bother liquid metaling this one. I did do a shunt mod on it because for the life of me, I could not flash any BIOS on this thing to increase the power limit whatsoever. Which is such a shame with such an overbuilt cooler on it. Why would they gimp it so hard with such a low power limit? The thing couldn't boost at all out of the box. But with the shunt mod though, we got about... Well, I mean, other than Shadow of the Tomb Raider here, this was kind of a weird one. But with the core clock increase and the memory clock increase from the shunt mod, we got about 10, 11, 12% boost increase. This is starting to approach stock 3080 Ti levels. I mean, sorry, 2080 Ti levels, which is pretty awesome. I'm not sure if that's worth the price increase over a 2070 Super though, because these numbers here on the left are all pretty much power modded 2070 Super numbers. And the 2070 Super is actually quite a bit cheaper than this thing. So, yeah, if it were me and I were buying a card right now, 2070 Super would be the sweet spot here. This extra 10% isn't worth the extra, what is it, $200 for a 2080 Super, right? I don't know, that's just me. But, overall, a really, really, really fantastic card. Runs cool, runs quiet. If you do end up picking one of these ones up, though, you have to shunt mod it. Otherwise, it's just going to be a gimped ball of garbage. Like, I mean, it's still a 2080 Super, but you got to shunt mod it. It's choked, and you can't find a BIOS. You can't even find a stock BIOS for it anywhere. But, yeah. So what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be starting my catalog of video card performance benchmark charts. So you know how I slowly worked through all those CPUs throughout my videos and I got a nice large list of CPU benchmarks. I'm going to do the same for GPUs now, so I have to go through all the GPUs that I have and make a large chart. I'm going to be doing that in the next video. I have a lot of benchmarking to do just to get a base number going. If you have a suggestion for what games you want me to benchmark on GPUs, put it down below and I'll probably add it in. Yeah. I know a lot of tech tubers are saying now's a bad time to buy a GPU, but if you're buying used, it's actually kind of a good time to buy a used GPU because everyone's trying to get rid of them, so you can actually score a sweet deal like this. And I would not worry about Turing becoming obsolete in the next. That's not going to happen. Between DLSS and the async compute of these cards, they're going to last much longer than Pascal did. So if you liked the video, I hope today was the day I earned your subscription. Like, subscribe, comment down below for any suggestions or comments. And the schedule for the next one actually is we're going to go back to the 3950X. I am having major stability problems with the 3950X right now. And like I would have posted that video already for the gaming benchmarks, but like, and it's not stability from that SMD capacitor that I knocked off. I'll get into it in that video actually, but it's pretty much all the heat that is generating from that stupid chipset. It's actually baking my GPUs. Like, it's the heat is transferring through the motherboard and baking my GPUs and my RAM slots above it, so I can't get it stable in a fast clock. It's insanity. But anyway, that's probably going to be my next video. I don't know yet. I have to wait till that one's stable. Other than that, I have a 1650 Super to benchmark, and that will probably be really close to the next one. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Talk to you later. See you later.